Well, hello. I am live from the airport. And it's Prime Day deals day. I have some gathered for you already. We're going to be dropping those in the comments. This is so raw. This is going to be super, super raw. I don't even have your comments up yet. So let me grab that. But I wanted to kind of give you a few deals today and also give Prime Day deals. If you've picked up anything already, let me know. And if we'll try and gather some while we're here. And I also have a special deal for you from me, from yours truly, as they say. And you just bought a 4K. Okay, hold on. Let me see if my comment sections. Oh, look at that. It doesn't look so bad. So we've got, can't wait to hear about the deals. Just bought a 4K TV for 20% off. So why not some more gear? Why the heck not? Nicely done. Hello, Andy. Nice to see you as well. Hi, Paul. Hi, Kathleen. All right. So we are playing it raw. Like, I am literally propped up in a very strange way here. I've got my laptop propped up on my suitcase. So that's what it is. But yeah, so first and foremost, hello, Debbie. What have you gotten? Drop it in the comments right now and let me know what you have picked up for Prime Day so far. Hello, Ostinator. And if you haven't picked up anything, I've got a few to start us off with. So we'll get down into that. But I also have a special deal for you guys. So if you are looking for gear for your video setup, right, which is kind of what we're going to be doing today, I actually have a special deal for you. So we have the Bold Video Bundle, which is a paint by numbers style system to help you get your video set up quickly, easily, and it looks professional. It doesn't take up a whole lot of space in your room. And it is designed to help you get it set up, get the tech out of the way so that you can start creating content and not procrastinate. If the first 10 people who get that today, two of them are already gone. So there you go. So now 8 people. Then you guys are going to get a one-on-one call with me. That I can help you, give you personalized, individualized support. So that is my deal for you today. But we're about to get down into Prime Day deals. Haven't done shopping yet, but checking some things out like replacement headphones. Okay, so let's look at those. So livestreamingpros.com/video will get you to the Bold Video Bundle. The first 10 people, two of them are already gone, so first 8 people will get that one-on-one call with me. All right, so let's showcase a few things here. So if you have a business account, I think this particular one is actually a business account. I can't get my program window to go away. Okay. The Sony ZV-E10. Obviously, you guys, if you can find this on Prime Day deal. Now, those of you who know, I'm really playing it raw here. Hold on. Let me set some hotkeys. I'm just going to set a hotkey real quick on each of these cameras. Okay. So that I can kind of go back and forth. I don't have a Stream Deck. So the ZV-E10, you guys know that the ZV-E10 Mark II is coming out. This is not that. However, a lot of you have business accounts. We wanted to kind of highlight this one. It is on sale today. But the ZV-E10, I walked you through. If you have not watched that video, whether you should get the ZV-E10 Mark II or whether you should get the ZV-E10, the original one that we're looking at right here, then I would say most of you are going to be just fine with the ZV-E10. So that would be a great place to start. Then we have, and these links that I'm starting off with are in the description, and we're posting them in the comments. Okay, I got to get rid of this program window. Okay, so the Elgato Key Light, another fantastic light. If you've watched any of my training videos around lighting, and I've got some videos coming up about how to think about lighting without going too deep into lighting, right? Like we can geek out all day long on lighting, but this Elgato key light is a very thin, very easy way to get good lighting fast without overtaking the world, right? So like, what did I, what did, what is happening? That is not what I said to do. Hold on. Wait, camera one, camera two, camera one. There we go. Okay, now it's working. So if you've watched any of my training, like we could geek out totally about lighting and we could get big lights, but a lot of you have told me that is like, I don't want a big dome light. I don't want something that's going to cause my partner to yell at me because I'm overtaking the entire office that we share, right? Like that is a big thing for a lot of people. So that is a great option to start with if you don't have a light yet, or if you're looking for a simple light. All right, Eden is definitely keeping an eye out for good deals, as are we. I'm going to be posting, just so you guys know, I'm going to be posting on social. Now, I am traveling obviously today, but as much as I can on the YouTube community tab, on Facebook, and on Twitter or X, whatever. I will be posting deals as I find them today and tomorrow so that I can help you choose the right video gear, because they're going to be, I mean, I'm going to promise you this. Prime Day brings up a lot of options out there, a lot of discounts on a lot of gear. And honestly, I don't really want you to buy all of the gear out there that are on deals, because some of it's crap. And so I do a service every year for Prime Day and try and curate a little bit of that so that you don't make those mistakes, because even if it's a good deal, sometimes it's not worth it, right? I would rather you see you spend your budget on things that will make a difference for your studio space and your video production than just buy a whole bunch of stuff because it's on deal, right? So, all right. So the next thing is, oh, no, no. Wait, hold on. I don't know why my hotkeys aren't working. What is this alarm for? I have an alarm. I usually set when I'm traveling. I set alarms for like meetings. Oh, it's a meeting, but I actually I redid that meeting, so I'm good. Every time an alarm goes off, I'm like, what meeting am I missing? Because I can't keep up if I don't set alarms on my phone. Oh wow. I had to build, and in the process of building a greenhouse studio, spouse free. Yes. All right. So next one is the face cam. Now, this is not my favorite camera, obviously. Like, okay, any webcam is not my favorite camera, obviously, is what I should say. Oh, I'm not. Okay, I am so like disjointed from. I don't know why my hotkeys are set to change my scenes, but they're not working exactly. So the alarm is for your plane. No, it's actually not for my plane. Thank goodness. I think my plane might get delayed. I'm hoping not. I am keeping an eye on it, but we shall see. And it's a super secret. I saw a couple people asking where I am and where I'm going. Shh, super secret mission. Super secret mission. Should I choose to accept it? And I did. But I can't tell you. All right. I have programmed your hotkeys. All the hotkeys are meeting. Funny. Okay, so Debbie is using two face cams. They're decent for what I need at this point. So let's talk about the face cams, right? And I'm going to go into other things other than like kind of the basics here. But this face cam, the Mark II, is the better of the face cams. So if you're going to go for a webcam, or if you want something that's less expensive than, the Sony ZV-E10, for instance, these are decent cameras. Like any webcam, I'm going to always tell you, is not going to be the best quality. However, if you're on a budget and you're just trying to get something, or you're going to like need a downward angle camera and you don't want to spend the lens. You don't need like a super fine lens that's going to get all the detail for like a demo cam or anything like that. The face cams are going to do you really well. And any of the AI cameras as well. I wonder, let me look to see if, um, let's see, the link camera, not that link camera. What's the AI camera? The AI link camera. Okay, I have the name wrong. Silly me. I'll find it. Okay, let's take a look at some Prime Day deals. And if you guys have questions about things that you're looking to get, just tell me the name of it and we'll dig in here. Camera AI. Oh, here, let's do AI webcam. Let's see if there are any AI webcams that are decent for you guys. Okay. Oh, here's a Prime Day deal. So the Obsbot Tiny 2, great little camera that is going to kind of move around and track you as well. So we will gather these links for you and put them on social. We'll put them on um, in the description as well here for you guys. Usually we do a whole rigmarole type of situation. Oh, the Insta360. That's the one that I was looking for. Thank you, Callie. So let's take a look at the Insta360 as well. The problem with AI cameras is the tracking. The beauty of AI cameras is the tracking. The problem with cameras is the tracking. What I mean by that is that they will follow you as you move around. If you are doing talking head style video, please do not get one of these AI cameras. Just get a Facecam Mark II. Be done with it. You don't need to spend the extra budget. And when you move in your talking head style videos and that camera is tracking you, I did a whole video on this. That was a bomb of a video. Maybe I can do it better. But it is annoying to watch as a viewer, right? Okay, so the link, why do I keep screwing up the name of that? You don't have to use no, you don't have to use the tracking. You're absolutely correct. However, what's the point of buying the extra? The quality could be for different ones is better for it. So that's a thing. With the Insta360, that's what I was looking at. Insta360 is on uh, is on Prime Day deal as well. So that is a great option. It is less than the 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 Obsbot. And still, I have yet to figure out if I'm saying Obsbot yet correct. I'll say that. I don't know. Okay. Let's see. We had some questions, so let's dig in. Eden says, any recommended audio faces on Prime deal? So let's take a look at that. I'm just marking a couple of questions to come back to. Okay. Lenses. Okay. We've got questions. Are they better than the Brio? Danielle, yes, they're definitely, these AI cameras are definitely better than the Brio. Brio is out. In terms of recommendations, Brio is totally 5 years ago. So we definitely don't want the Brio if you're looking at doing a webcam. Go for either the Facecam Mark II, which we have on the recommendations list on the Prime Day deals, or this Insta360 or the Obsbot. So those are your options that I would recommend for webcams specifically. Okay, so going back to Eden's question, sorry, I was just okay. Recommended audio interfaces. Let's take a look. Rodecaster Pro 2. Let's see if any of the audio interfaces are on Prime Day deals. Okay, so hold on. I feel like I'm getting. Oh, okay. Hold on, I'm just making sure I'm not getting notifications of change of gate and all of that fun stuff at the airport. Okay, so we've got, I I have not tested the audio interfaces from this search. Like these brands have not tested that, have not tested that. So Mano, I have been, Mano has reached out to me a few times on different devices. I have not given them a try yet, as well as Fifine, if I'm saying that right. But let's take a look at audio interface, see if we can find something. Limited time deal. Is that a prime deal? So the Focus Scarlett is absolutely a great deal. Um, let's see. Yeah, $249 to $169, $80, 32% off. It says a limited time deal. It's not saying it's a Prime Day deal, but it is a deal. So if you want a good Scarlett, now the problem that I have with the Scarlett, because we have put um, we use Scarletts in some of our client builds for the studio builds that we do. Um, that is a great little device. If you need, a mic and you need two mics and you want to be able to adjust them and have this audio interface, it's simple. It doesn't have all of the buttons of the Rodecaster Pro, which is fantastic. The problem with this one device is these knobs. It does not have the marker. Like, so most audio interfaces have like a little marker on the knob so that you know where you're putting that audio level. These don't. So what I've had to do in video builds when we use these for clients is literally take a marker, like a paint marker, and put a marker on them. So that's a little hack to think about. I That's why I don't like this device, but it is overcomable, if you will, right? I'm not seeing your comments yet. I'm going to come back to your comments. So let's take a look if there are any other ones. I'm going to say that Mano has potential. I just haven't put it through its paces. Presonus is a great brand on a limited time deal there. Let's see. So before we move on, Prime Day deal, yeah. So basically, Mano is kind of the thing. Wave, like nothing Elgato is coming out. Rodecaster doesn't have any deals, it looks like, on any of their options. So there you go. Those are my thoughts on audio interfaces on deals right now. Hopefully that helps you, Eden. And then I'm also going to come back. I know that we have a bunch of questions. If you have questions about which deals for which devices that you're looking for, go ahead and post a question, put a Q in front of it. But I will also, I'm coming to you. We're going to go in the order that I received. I am actually favoriting your comments so that I can bring those up. Ron says, I need to watch the pricing on Prime Day deals. I almost bought something and noticed the price was $10 higher than non-Prime Day price. Oh. All right, coming to all of your questions. So the CalDigit, let's look at the CalDigit as well. I'm handling the gate. I noticed that the gate I was supposed to fly out of is like already delayed with the previous flight, so I'm like waiting for a gate change. Hopefully it's not a delay, but we shall see. I'm just gonna keep an eye on it while we're looking for Prime Day deals with you guys. Okay. Yes, absolutely. I'm so glad that that was helpful to you. Okay, next up, let's take a look at the CalDigit. That is one that we marked CalDigit TS4 is on Prime Day deal. Oh, that's a really nice deal. Okay, so let's walk through some of the pros and cons of the CalDigit TS4. This is $130 off. Great deal. love this device, use this device, put it in our client's studio builds. However, you need to pay attention. We are putting this link in the comments for you guys to grab this deal. And by the way, I should have said this up front. All of these links that we are using are affiliate links. We may earn a commission for using them. That disclaimer out of the way. But let's talk about, like, one of my favorite things to do with Prime Day deals and Prime Day and all of the Black Friday stuff is tell you what the pros and cons are of these devices so that you don't make a mistake in just getting a fast deal and not having the thing that is actually going to work for you. So the TS4, you really need to pay attention to the hold on, I just need to make one quick change real super fast. Okay, I just had to do something sorry. Okay, I'm coming back to you. I'm right here. Okay, so let's talk about this. You need to pay attention to the ports available. Okay, so Debbie is asking, what does this device do? Great question. So this device is a powered hub. So you know how you get like hubs. So like they're powered, this is a powered dock. So there's a hub and a dock that you need to be aware of when you're using your studio. So you can get a hub, which is like a little brick that has, multiple USB ports or like the different ports that you might need extra cables for, because your computer doesn't have all the ports you need. For example, on my computer, I have an SD card slot, I have an HDMI port, and I have 3 USB-C ports. That's not enough to power a studio, unless you're doing it super simply. Like one camera and one mic, and that's it. That's it. So these hubs or docks actually allow you to expand the capabilities of your computer. Now, here's the difference between hubs and docks. The hub is a dumb device, if you will. It's going to keep your stuff powered. It's going to give you extra capabilities on your device, on your computer. However, a powered dock like this gives you more capabilities. Things like your cam link for your camera, the capture card for your camera, is not going to work on a dock, on a non-powered hub. Certain devices need extra power in order to perform as that third-party system. So that is why you need something like this CalDigit TS3 or the TS4. There's a very big difference between the TS3 and the TS4 in terms of which options, which ports they have available to them. So I'll show you this. Both of them are on Prime Day deal, which is fantastic. So what I want you to do is, before you buy the TS4 or the TS3, and these are my favorite to put into studios, you need to pay attention to which devices you're using in your studio, your camera, your microphone, headphones, all of that. Monitor. What monitored outputs do you have? Are you using HDMI, using DVI, or what? Like, yes, monitors still have all of those. So I want you to look through the ports, because they have front options. Like, this is the SD card, there's the headphone jack, you have USB, and then on the back, you can see the different capabilities that you'll have. These are different on the TS4 versus the TS3. So you'll notice, like, this one has DisplayPort. The TS3 does not, I believe. Hold on, let me see. Oh, it does have DisplayPort. But there are differences between the two. So I want you to pay attention to those before you make a choice on that Prime Day deal. Does that help answer your question, Debbie? What do you mean? What do you mean that's tragic? What do you mean, Paul? maybe I'm messy. Oh, y'all are having a conversation. Okay. I command it to have 6 now. Oh, you need it. Your MacBook only has four. Oh, that's sad. Okay. So that's those. Let me get back to some of the questions that came in earlier. What is the best wireless mic for indoors and out that is iPhone compatible? Okay, so let's take a look at if we have any Prime Day deals with that. Let me get it. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Aren't y'all having fun with me hitting all the wrong buttons? All right, let's take a look. So you want a wireless mic. So the Rode wireless Go 2 Prime Day deal for this. So now this is going to give you two mics in this pack. So this is the dual channel system, meaning you have two microphone packs. Great for if you have two people talking. You definitely don't necessarily need that. There is a single option, but this is 24% off. So this is like $227 for the dual one. This is also the dual channel. I'm looking for the single. There we go. Wireless Go single is not available. Here we go. So, okay. So the single compact one is $278. You get the dual system for $227 today on Prime Day deal. So I would go for that one. The other ones are I'm looking, I'm blanking on the name. Hold on. So there's the Rode that is on DJI. It's not DJI. Oh, what is it? What's the D word? Ah, but it looks like All Prime. Okay, well, the brand I was thinking of is not listed here, so it doesn't look like it's going to have a Prime Day deal anyway. So your Rode Wireless Go 2, the Ceramonics are also a great option. Those are $129. So the Blink Wireless Ceramonics, they, as far as I know, they haven't updated their technology. They haven't done an update for a while, so they may be a little outdated in terms of technology. But if you're looking for budget, even off Prime Day deal, the Ceramonic is potentially a great option there. So let me get to the next question. Let's see. I'm popping back and forth. Usually I have the team bringing questions. I was like, no, don't worry about it. um, so the okay, we're coming back to, I'm marking questions. I'm trying to go in the order that we received. um yes. Well, this is an interesting, I'm going to take a quick break from Prime Day. By the way, if you hold on, I'm going to answer this real fast, but before we do, Prime Day deal from me. So I'm giving you all the Prime Day deals on Amazon, but Prime Day deal from me: the first 10 people to get the Bold Video Bundle from us, which is our paint by numbers style system. I tell you exactly what to buy. I tell you exactly how to set it up. You set it up as I set it up. You watch me, you do as I do, and literally we assemble it together. I teach you how to set up your background. I teach you exactly what lights to put up and how to position them and exactly what settings to put your lights at, and people are getting amazing results right off the bat with no adjustments needed. And so that is all available in the Bold Video Bundle. If you get the first 10 people who get that are going to get a personal one-on-one call with me to help you with your tech setup, to give you personalized recommendations and adjustments as needed. So that is available. Livestreamingpros.com/video is where you go for that. Okay, so let me answer this. This is one of the most common questions I get when I'm traveling and I'm streaming or doing video. I did a video from the airport. recently, and because I'm always traveling these days. But this is not a big deal for me. I actually have a video on my channel about recommendations about how to be comfortable outside and, pros and cons and all of that. I've been streaming and doing video in public for 18 years. And so it doesn't bother me in the least. Um, like I do my very best not to disturb anybody, right? So I find a quiet little corner. But there are people around, but I'm talking at the volume that I would be talking to a friend if they were sitting right next to me. So, like, what's the big deal? I'm just talking to my computer. That's the only difference. And I have people talking back at me. So people don't care these days. Like when I first started doing public video, people were like, ooh, like they were more curious and thought you were almost like, what is she doing? Like, not in a judgmental or weird way, but in a curious way. And then YouTube started becoming a thing, and people would start to, you know, be YouTubers and taking pictures and streams and all of that. And it just now is kind of normal. Like, I look around, I'm aware of if I'm disturbing people or not, and I try my hardest not to, but I look around and there's a definite difference between, 15 years ago, people's reaction, and now people don't even pay attention now, right? Like, yeah, exactly. They think you're doing a Zoom call, like this woman is all about business. Yeah. Like if they don't, nobody freaking cares anymore. I'm sure there are plenty of people TikToking around me. Absolutely, right? So it's just not a big deal anymore. So like if you have the chance to stream, like don't even worry about it. Okay, so let's get back to Prime Day deals. Answered the question from Nan. Hopefully that helped. Oops, that one. Face cam. Okay, so Amber asked, how does the Elgato face cam compare to the iPhone camera? I will say your camera is probably a better quality camera, depending on which one you have. But a newer iPhone camera, honestly, is going to give you great results. The downside of this, and this is why we have the Facecam Mark II on the recommendations list for Prime Day deals. And we're posting those in the description. We're posting those in the comments here. I'm going to be posting more on social over the next couple of days. But the reason that this is tricky is that you're putting your phone in and out. You're constantly taking your phone and taking it out to go use it. So unless you have an extra phone lying around, then it kind of gets annoying, and it will stop you by procrastination methods because you don't want to have to like reassemble it and take it away, right? Like there's all of these things that cause you to stop instead of continue to create content. So that's hopefully that helps. And what's the most affordable camera to use is the upgrade. So from a webcam, your phone, like we were just talking about, Danielle. The next thing is the Sony ZV-E10. There's nothing in between. There are things in between, don't get me wrong, in terms of price jumps, but you're going from, a $100 to $300 price point on a webcam to a $700 price point on the Sony ZV-E10 Mark I. That feels like a big jump, but it is a big jump in quality. And so you kind of have to make the choice. Are you going to jump, or are you going to save and wait and do something? Like, you could spend budget on a webcam right now, or you could put that budget, save it up for a Sony ZV-E10 as an option. Now, if you choose to kind of save it up and wait to get an investment into the Sony ZV-E10 and the lens that we recommend and all of that, then what I would say is I actually have in the Bold Video Bundle, we actually have a bonus for you that teaches you exactly how to set up your camera for the best use case in a video environment. So replacing the professional camera with your phone I actually teach you everything you need to know, especially if you're using a teleprompter, which mounts to get, how to set it up, which app you need to connect it to your computer to record and stream. So all of that is taken care of in the Bold Video Bundle. So that would be my recommendation from that perspective, is to just follow along with me as you set this stuff up. Is my setup for recording online courses different than what you're helping? The Bold Video Bundle, that is the paint by number system to get you set up for professional video quickly and easily without having to deal with frustrating tech, is meant for YouTube videos, course videos, webinars, Zoom calls, any type of video or live streams that you are doing is set up and ready to go inside of this, because it's not just the tech that we set up with you inside of that program, it is the software as well. So I give you a special exclusive graphics pack and I set that up with you so that you are ready to do courses, you are ready to do webinars, you're ready to do professional Zoom calls, and have graphics on screen like all of this, and you are ready to do live streams and YouTube videos, recording live, Zoom, any of it. Is what that course is meant for. And again, remember the first 10 people who get that, and I'm not paying attention to if anybody has gotten that yet, but the first 10 people, 2 of them are already gone, I know that, get a one-on-one call with me personally to help you with personalized advice for your video setup. So if there is something, Jeffrey, that you're like, but I want this unique thing, I can walk you through that on that. Danielle is ready to jump to the ZV-E10. That's awesome. Ecamm has a special summer deal. Live lsp.tools/ecamm. Please, team, put that in the comments as well. lsp.tools/ecamm. They have a special deal. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. I will post about that on social. For new customers, if you do not have Ecamm yet, that is a fantastic deal that they're running. I believe it's like 3 months or discount on your first month. Yeah, it's a discount on your first payment. So what I would recommend is you go for the annual payment, not the monthly payment, because the discount is bigger at that point. So boom, lsp.tools/ecamm, 30% off for Ecamm, which is what I'm using to put these graphics on here and do the whole rigmarole. I am going to have to jet here in a minute because I'm supposed to be boarding soon. Any Elgato Stream Deck recommendations? Let me see if we have anything. Stream Deck. It doesn't look like Elgato is putting any. You guys have such great questions. Such great questions. I am just. Okay, not too much of a delay. I did get delayed, so I have a minute or two left. But I will have to jet soon. The no Prime Day deals. Elgato is not doing Prime Day today. Let's see. What about the Loop Deck? I wonder if the Loop Deck. Sometimes the Loop Deck is doing. Oops, that's right. Spell it right. Spell it right, Luria. Spell it right. Okay, so nothing from that perspective. I do apologize, but the Elgato Stream Deck, obviously, well worth it, even if it's not on. Even if it's not on. Bill just keeps wanting to pop up. Everything I want is never a Prime Day deal, right? I know. I have that same feeling. All right, keep those questions coming. I'm answering them as quickly as I can. It's just going down through the list that I've saved. Ripped fans, Terry here in the OC, and in the market for the Rodecaster Duo, a couple of mics as well. So Rodecaster is not running any Prime Day deals today, at least. I'll keep checking tomorrow, but let's take a look at some mics. We might be able to find something on that side of things. I like to keep the question up so that you guys know what I'm doing as we're going through this. Let's see. Elgato just isn't. Well, no, Elgato is because we have all of these other things that they're running Prime Day deals for. I wonder if they're running anything on their. Hold on, I'm going to take a side note here. Squirrel, on their Neo line. Hold on. Nope, nothing on the Neo line. I thought maybe, but it's so new. Yeah. Okay, we've got some Elgato stuff. Let's see, Elgato mic. Oh, there's one, the Wave 3, which is my recommendation for a great USB mic, plug and play, is on Prime Day deal. So we'll get that link for you in the comments. The Elgato Wave 3. This is such a basic mic. Now you're talking about the Rodecaster Pro, so I'm going to have to get back to XLR mics for you. I will. But just aside, squirrel, the Elgato Wave 3, fantastic USB mic, 30% off today. So we'll put that link in there. Let's look at XLR mics though. If we can find, okay, so the Wave DX, which is the XLR mic that Elgato has, is on Prime Day for $30 off. That's pretty fantastic. Let me see if I can find some of the. So this is not. I actually have tried this Mano one. This is on Prime Day deal, and it is a decent mic. Let's see. I'm looking for a particular one. Give me a minute. I hope this is fun for you guys as I'm like shopping with you. Sure, SM7B. I want to see if the SM7B is on Prime Day. It is not. SM7B not on Prime Day deal. This one isn't even. Has anyone found an XLR mic that is like a name brand XLR mic? Oops, I don't know why I searched cables. I mean, there are cables on there you go. Prime Day deal on XLR cables. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so if you're looking for like Prime Day deals, there's the 179 for that one, 69. This is a pretty fantastic deal. This is, it's not going to like it. You're going to want this pretty close to your mouth on that one, on that particular mic. But that's what we're seeing there. Hopefully that helps you. Again, we're gathering these links for you in the comments. Then we had, is there a device that does both what a Rodecaster and an Elgato Cam Link does separately? Yes. Yes, there is. Siobhan, am I saying your name right? Siobhan, let me pull this up for you and get to the right thing here. All right. Is there a device? This is the Rodecaster, the Rode X, the Rode X, no, the Rode X, Streamer X. Sometimes it takes me a minute to, finally, there we go. I meant to look at this earlier, so I'm glad you brought this up. The Rode Streamer X does both what the Cam Link does and what the Rodecaster does in a small, tiny little form factor that is uber cute, super portable, and fantastic. Now, the one thing I will say about this device, word of caution, I have had some finickiness from this device in terms of the computer losing it as a device. So it never has happened while I'm streaming, while I'm recording. It's never happened while I'm in action. However, it does happen from time to time. It loses the signal that I have to unplug it and plug it back in. I don't know if that's ubiquitous through other people's experiences. That has been my experience. I do love this device because it only has four, sound pads versus eight or multiples, right? Um, so that's an option that you can do an all-in-one Camlink 4K and Rodecaster audio mixer. Then you should be good to go with that. So Prime Day deal, 25% off, only $300. We're going to drop that link in the comments as well. I'm just double checking my boarding time. Okay. All right. Next up is Manfrotto arms. Let's see. Let's take a look at Manfrotto stuff. Okay. So let me back up here real quick. I'm going to come to your comments. Yes. Marco, thank you so much for always remembering to do the thing that I never remember to do. And please like and subscribe. You are very welcome, Shabam. I hope I did say your name correct. Zero Abso-freaking-Lutely's today. Well, there you go. Here's an Abso-freaking-Lutely. Okay. Next question is, okay. Let me explain what these are. So when you have two mounting options, and I have a video in the works about this, so I will do this, but you have two mounting options in terms of mounting your gear, lights, etc., etc. Desk mounted, where you literally attach it to the desk. This is better if you're going to use a sit stand desk and kind of go up and down. It's better if you have limited space. It's better for simple and ease of use and less expensive. If you, however, need to do certain things like get the camera and the prompter away from your desk, if your desk is too thick that it can't be desk mounted, there are multiple different things. And again, I have a video that will explain all of this in depth that is coming out soonish. If you have any of those reasons, then there's this thing called a Varipole. These Varipoles, oh, did I just type extension? Silly me. Okay. Did Impact take away? Wow. Impact is removed. There we go. Here we go. Okay. So the Impact Varipole, basically what this isn't even the right one. What this does is a tension rod. So this doesn't require any installation in your setup. It is just a tension rod that goes floor to ceiling or wall to wall if you need. Hold please. Potential spam. Okay. This Varipole is great for mounting. I use them in my studio a lot. What you need with that is two things: a super clamp, and this is on Prime Day deal. This super clamp essentially attaches, see this little spot right here? This attaches around the Varipole, and then, so we'll put this link, the super clamp is 15% off. And then what you get is the arms, the magic arm, the 244 variable friction arm. We'll put this on as well. Then this little spot connects inside of that clamp that goes around the Varipole. I'm going to do a video on all of this. So if this is not making any sense, wait for the video. But these are on Prime Day deal. So if you do not want a desk mount, go ahead and get them. And then I'll do a video on how to set them up. But this particular thing is really fantastic for mounting lights, cameras, any prompters that you have. So you can get them with a camera mount or not. But essentially, those three pieces fit together to create an amazing mounting system that I personally use in my own studio. So hopefully that would help. Those are on Prime Day deal, which is fantastic. I rarely see those on Prime Day deal, actually. Yeah, I love helping out. I not only love helping out in our entire team, helping out finding you links, but also helping you understand why or why not to get certain things. I do not want you um, to buy stuff that's on Prime Day deal just because it's on Prime Day deal. That doesn't do you any good. Let's spend your money wisely. Let's spend your budget correctly to actually benefit you from getting the job done to create your content. Get professional video easily with the right budget, right? So that you're not wasting time and money. Because when you buy, I've seen it over and over and over and over, when you buy the wrong things for your setup, then you waste so much time and frustration just trying to beat it to death, trying to get it to work. And it's just like, I can't stand for that any longer. That is why I created the Bold Video Bundle, which is a step by step program. It's basically what I'm calling a paint by numbers system to help you understand which gear to buy, exactly how to assemble it, so that you're not sitting there trying to figure out what does this thing connect to. I just show you. We walk through it together. You build it as you watch me build it, and I tell you exactly what lights to set up, exactly where to put them in your space, exactly um, which numbers to set them at, and people are just like immediately ready to go. It's amazing, and it's been super helpful for people. And so my Prime Day deal to you is a one-on-one, you and me, for the first 10 people who get the Bold Video Bundle, one-on-one time with me to be able to personalize that advice. So you'll go through that entire setup, you will get it rocking and rolling, and then I will make personalized changes or adjustments to your lighting, to your setup, to whatever it is that you need. But you will have me one-on-one with you to be able to do that for the first 10 people. I know some of those slots are already gone. I do a lot of sports streams, but I need a device that could do instant replay. That is a whole thing. So I would see Cesar. Is it Caesar or Cesar? Sorry, I want to make sure I get that right. Um, that is a whole other thing. What I would do on that is go into the Ecamm Facebook group. I don't have time to tackle that right now because I do need to get going. But oh, Jeffrey is in. Jeffrey's in. Woo woo! I get one-on-one time with you. I'm so excited, Jeffrey. So those of you who have not gotten that, definitely dive in now before those slots go away. So livestreamingpros.com/video. We're going to post that in the comments. But yeah, so Cesar, if you want to post in the Facebook Ecamm group, that is an amazing group for very like unique situations like that. There is some stuff that I know. I haven't personally tested it, so I don't want to lead you wrong on that particular the replay advice. What camera am I using right now? You look for great for streaming from the airport. I'm just using my MacBook camera. I did not bring like proper camera gear on this trip. So I did bring like a little like, phone tripod, but I'm not even using that. I'm literally propped. My MacBook camera is propped on my luggage that is sitting on a table. So that is all I'm using. And obviously lighting is terrible, but the newer MacBook cameras are honestly a good place to just get started. Yeah, for sure. Oh, I love it, Jeffrey. I love that. I cannot wait to hear more about what you're doing, Jeffrey, and how I can help you more. And that goes for all of you. I am in this, like I've been in the tech world for 18 years doing video, and never before have I felt, outside of this year, never before have I felt like I'm making such a big impact in your lives because I simplified the tech for you. And that's like what the Bold Video Bundle is all about. And like this whole Prime Day stuff that we're doing today, I'm going to show you what not to get more than what to get, right? Like I'm going to show you what to get, and I'm going to tell you what is not good for you. And that to me is more valuable than just a whole bunch of like tech reviews, right? And because you've told me it's more valuable because it helps you get through all of the muck and it helps you get going. Like the worst thing in the world is for me to watch you need to create videos, go live, do Zoom calls, all of the things, and not be able to because you're so busy trying to figure out how to deal with frustrating tech, beat your head against the wall. This is not an ad for smart water. I'm just thirsty. But also just trying to like get you through all of that muck, right? That is my goal with all of this, and I hope that it has been super helpful to you. That my Prime Day deal, Prime Day deals from Amazon are going to be all over my social handles as well as in the description of this. I'll update that throughout the days, and in the community, the YouTube community posts. If you want a Prime Day deal from me, then you can follow Jeffrey's footsteps here and get the Bold Video Bundle and get the first 10 people get access to a one-on-one call with me to give you personalized advice. You're going to get set up super quickly, super easily, super simply through the Bold Video Bundle. And then I will help you with however portion of that situation that you need help with. Have a great Prime Day deal. Have a great Prime Day. I hope you get some great deals. If you are looking at buying something, you know what you can do. Here's my last piece of advice. You can buy the thing that is on Prime Day. And then what I want you to do is tweet me or message me somewhere on social and say, is this a good deal? If it's not something that I've recommended here today, I will tell you if it's something you should cancel before it ships. Because what I don't want you to do is just buy a whole bunch of stuff. I almost said the other word. Buy a whole bunch of stuff on Prime Day deal and it be wrong for you, or it be a terrible purchase because it's bad quality or XYZ. I will tell you, my whole goal with this stream today was to tell you pros and cons of the things that are on Prime Day deal. And I hope that has been super helpful for you. One last question, region. Yes, I love Elkrone. It's been actually a handful of years since I played with Edelkrone. I would love to get my hands on them again. There were a couple of things like the sliders that had a little bit of like finickiness to them, but I'm sure they've worked all of that out by now because what I was playing with was early releases back in, when I was using Edelkrone. So Edelkrone accessories, fantastic brand. They do put a lot of effort into their stuff. stuff. Thank you so much, Paul. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I hope this was helpful. I hope you get some great Prime Day deals, and I can't wait to see you inside of the Bold Video Bundle so that I can give you a personal one-on-one call to help you with personalized advice in your tech setup. And I'll be in touch with you, those of you who do grab that, the first 10 of you. All right. Love you. Appreciate you. Thank you for putting up with this airport stream. And I'm going to go jet and get on my jet. Ha, ha, ha. That was terrible. I know that was really terrible. But I'm going to go get on my plane now. Have a wonderful day. I will see you. We'll upload a video on Thursday, and I will see you next Tuesday live at 10 a.m. Pacific. Bye.